friends. Today we are doing a tutorial for the Eisendrache lightning bow. So this is probably one of the best bows to do, and I'm also going to involve tips on doing the actual dragon as well. So let's, first of all, you're going to feed the dragons and obviously obtain the ancients. A tip I would do is, first of all, actually get all the perks. I will not involve gobble guns with this, because gobble guns with this will be terrible, pretty much. Alright, so here we go. Now, you may notice I'm playing solo and I haven't got the revive. I will get that the moment I've got the dragon open. Now, it's best to try and conserve as many zombies as possible. Normally get to the dragon by round 2. You can shoot their leg 8 times, so even if people say don't shoot them during round 1, I would actually recommend it. Sadly, on my videos, I will not be cutting up parts because I'm not really that advanced yet, so to say. As you may notice, my first video, so if you watch this, can you drop a like? A shout out to one of my friends, Eisendrache Gaming. He is really good and shows iPad videos on games like that. A bit like me, a bit of a game tester. Alright, so as you can see, this is one of the dragon locations. Alright, now, the tip is not to waste zombies at all if you want to get this lightning bow done quick and easy. A gun I recommend to use, if anything, is probably either the KM44 or the HVK. To complete the Easter eggs, obviously you can just use the RK5 instead. That was what happened, and that should not happen.
Will rise from ashes.
Anyway, it's good to also save up for the next 2 rules. Sadly, there'll be no more perks.
What forces does Richtofen seek to harness?
If you get to round 3 and struggling, all of that, I would recommend getting the RK5. I will put up a tutorial for getting the rocket shield in not too long. I'm just going to grab the parts. I won't go into specification on where they are.
Another object of unknown origin.
So normally if you conserve zombies and you're not unlucky enough to get a kaboom, then you could probably get that dragon done by round 2, beginning of round 3-ish. Quickly, where's that?
Old proverb. Never look a gift horse in face.
Now, if you're not looking for the lightning bow and just want to know how to do the Easter egg, I will also be bringing that out quite soon. Obviously, I'm a new YouTuber, so it would be appreciated if I got some subscribers, some likes, just to know that I'm being supported for this, and I should continue. Right, so the dragon's done.
Like me, the spirits will show no mercy.
I will probably later, if possible, add in a live video with friends. Just trying to do some Easter egg attempt. So obviously, a really good gobblegum for this would be Shopping Spree. It is obviously probably the greatest gobblegum ever for early rounds. Sadly, I do not have it.
Eagles Nest, this is Griffin Station. Come in. This is Eagles Nest. Over. Richtofen, is that you? When we didn't hear from you, we feared the worst. Fear not, Dr. Groff. It is me, Edward. Any reports from the Giants suggesting my demise are erroneous.
Quick reminder, this will be the only tutorial that will be used for the lightning bow only.
It wants us to push on, to complete our mission.
The dragons, because dragons are... Once you watched it once, you know how to do it. If you played at Eisendrache, you also know how to do it. It's pretty simple. The one... This video will also contain where to roughly aim for the bonfires as well, as they are a bit of a pain in the arse.
The significance of the insignificant cannot be underestimated.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what order you do the dragons in. It really doesn't. So, do whatever order you want.
Spirits are restless here, tortured by the work of our adversaries. Sealed your own fate. You are not worthy to touch the warrior. I strike you down.
You need that one? So the best idea for dragons is just to train them. Right, you got these players who will grab a death machine immediately and spray and pray. And it's not a good idea. In fact, it's the worst idea. So, yeah, judging by the time, it takes roughly 11 minutes to do the entire thing from the start. Once you got it done, though, you know, it's quite quick.
Accept our humble offerings, mysterious spirit.
Now, after watching this, there's one thing. If you have any idea why this happens, you may notice that after lying down all the perks, the only one that does not let you get that 100 is stamina up. Unless they've recently, unless they patch it soon, you don't get stamina from that, sadly. Not yet. Not yet. Ah. That probably ain't good. I'll keep one zombie alive, probably gonna.
Deeply ashamed. I must resupply if I am to achieve victory. This process will be repeated many, many times.
Now, don't be pissed off if you go down around this time. If you're saving zombies, it can be quite difficult to stay alive the entire time. Don't give yourself too harsh. Multiplayer, it is a bit easier, honestly. The Easter egg is easier on solo, I would say, but getting the dragons fed is a bit harder on solo.
I'm like a magpie, collecting objects that catch my eye.
Now, for building the lightning bow, I really would recommend getting a zombie shield if you don't have it yet. It is an incredibly useful shield, because you're going to have your back turned from all the zombies at sometimes, and you just won't know if you're going to get struck from behind. When doing the lightning bow, first step, also I would recommend having one zombie. Maybe two.
Eagle's Nest, this is Griffin Station. We have an update. Over. Dr. Grove, have you made any progress? Yeah, Doctor. The machine is ready and awaiting the conduits. Very good. I will proceed.
Good training spot for this dragon is going around the country.
Security protocol 935. No, actually. Francis has already been here.
It appears that other souls seek to make contact with us. My journey cannot end yet. I still have much to do. Our supplies have been finished.
Once you've got the last of the ancients, I would recommend then suddenly grabbing it and get to the activation point. So for people who don't know yet, the activation point is very easy.
I'm observing your current actions. I must confess to being alarmed. Would you care to explain exactly what you are doing in the company of our enemies? Richtofen? Richtofen!
Alright, so just simply hit that, and right behind it, if you got the staircase, the wall will blow up, and you will get yourself your arrow. And then it is shattered, and that's where you have to do all the quests. It exactly makes sense, and where I can't just get a sticky tape or something. But, you know, also it's got some rope or something to bind it. Oh well. Suppose yes, we need to play it down.
Do you not see the error of your ways?
So yes, as I said before, I would get 1 or 2 zombies. That's it. That's all you need. Now, the first bonfire is located right here. Just on this ledge. Right here. Just aim a bit above it. Fire. And you should hit it. So you'll know if you hit it because it will light up. It's a big pile of smoke. That's all you need to do. So once again, just a bit above it. And that's it. As you may have noticed, I was just struck by the zombie shield. With the zombie shield on, and it really did save me. So once again, yes, I would recommend it. Okay, so there were 3 bonfires in total. We have to strike all 3 of them, and then we've done the first step. Quite simple, bit tricky to hit this one. So I normally just aim right above it, where the lights just turn into more dispersed rays. And normally, if it's a bit over, lower it a bit. There you go. Now sometimes you may have to kill the zombies to be able to get out of that, and that's why I recommend having 2 zombies. Final one is over at the rocket pad.
The shadow falls upon us.
So the closer you are to it in the rocket pad, the lower you'll have to aim.
The spirits guide my fire. Even in pursuit of same goal, I fear it often hides many truths from us.
It really is quite simple. Just try to get to the barricade, aim a tiny bit above it, and you should be able to hit it.
Such gifts may come with strings attached.
Landing pad activated. Richtofen! The security fees are somewhat alarming. What on earth is going on down there?
Oh yeah, they've also come in turning on that landing pad.
It seems the area is no longer secure.
2 Germans, but there can be only 1.
Let's go. So the second step is really quite simple. You have to wait until anti-gravity, and then without falling off, hit these wind-like pads on the walls. Now you can jump off the wall, but you can't touch the ground. If you touch the ground, you fail. That was quite close. See, anti-gravity's off. Yeah, I still continue walking. So try and get a steady. You go. Now, try and keep it on this round. Don't waste too many zombies. You're already done with the second step. Congratulations, you've made it halfway. So, you have to now relight the bonfires with electric arrows. By doing that, you have to fill up the souls in some urns hidden away. So, for instance, one is here. So fill it up with around 5 zombie souls are needed. That's it. It's not really too many. It's not over the top. It's a quick 5 of them. Be careful when you try and do it. I'll quickly show you. Alright, so yep. It's done. You have to now be very careful. As you can see, I was not. If you have to get out of a quick spot, you may have to kill a lot of them. As you can see, my bow is now lit up, all sparkling. Normally I do better than that. Exact same. Aim for it. I missed that one. So a bit higher. Just watch for where they explode. If it's a bit too low, then a bit higher. Really quite simple. And there you go. You'll know if you've hit it because now lightning will start coming from it. Congratulations, if you've done this, you will now be on your way to finishing the 3rd step, and pretty much the hardest step of this entire game. of this entire bow. That's really much the hardest part, so it really isn't too bad.
This will guard me from
So
demon's touch.
every single urn is near to each bonfire. It's not going to be a ridiculous distance. Because that sparking is going to be one of them. So yep, once here, of course you can tell it's active because there are small pieces of like zombie, and it didn't collect the soul. As you can see, the soul flies in. So try and keep it within this metal bar and just the beginning of the staircase right there, and of course the window. Once you've done that, that's probably it. I recommend clearing the debris because otherwise you have to walk all the way down the stairs with a charged arrow, not allowed to shoot, and you're probably gonna die. Put things straight. So yep, just fill up the souls. I need a tiny bit of a late round field. So about 5 souls, 4 souls, that's about it. Not too many. Now aim roughly for the thin point where it starts becoming smoke. A bit higher than that, and you should hit it. Just hit it higher than the thin point in the fire. I'll show you once I head back. I will now go to the third urn. I will repeat showing you this process of where roughly to aim right at the end when I have done this step. And I've got to do that anybody again. I am so stupid. So, as you can see here, there's another urn right here, right in front of you when you come to the teleporter. Bonfire's there, so walk through the tunnel. Really, it's not hard, just waiting for them to start spawning. Spam it, bit further away, aim quite high. Hit it. Exact same spot as it was before. Around there. In this distance. And you should have at the barricade and a lot closer. So remember, the distance you are from the bonfire will make a gigantic difference behind it. So as you can see now, my first step is done, and I have to go and now do the fourth step. I will quickly run over the second one I did, just to make it a bit easy. Automatically the landing pad on the way. Now the good news is, you're pretty much done. If you've got this far, congratulations, you might as well say you've got the lightning bow already. I'm sure there'll be different YouTubers with way better tutorials, and there'll be no nonsense. But if you're watching this, thank you very much for watching. Alright, so just around there, tiny bit higher, and you should hit. Can't show you that now because there'll be no effect, so you would never tell. So remember, you always want to use a powered shot. So normal will not make a difference. Probably the biggest, most hard thing will be all of the ammo you waste. Anyway, so fourth step, simply you'll see all of that's really messed up. Hold square, X, or whatever, on the cloud, and it will float up into the what's it called? And really good, and then come back down and you have your fourth arrow. So final step happens with every single bow. So if you've done any other bows, you'll be used to this. You have to go downstairs to the crypt, and in one of these you'll find, as you can see, there's a wolf symbol, the void symbol, and a fire symbol. You want the hurricane symbol. We're going to max ammo for placing it down, and simply, and gravity makes this a lot easier, wait until they're in the actual, beyond the stairs, kill them, and their souls will fly towards the earth. It is that simple, very easy step.
I feel the gravity. I rise above it.
If anything, there's just a slight warning later on. This bow is probably the best bow for the Easter egg, as it's so powerful. It'll kill the boss very easily, and same with the Panzer.
You honor the Emperor with
So you
your
simply got to
death.
fill it with about 20, maybe 30 souls. And then you might as well say you're done. You don't have to do it with the Ancients. Many people thought you did. You can actually use it with any gun. That's the useful thing. Oh, looks like we've got our first viewer. Hello. So, if you haven't seen, we're doing the lightning bow upgrade. And simply just going to upgrade it. You may have missed a large part of the video. If you can, just leave a like at the bottom. Cheers. Whoops.
I fall to ground.
And I lost the video. Woohoo.
I will not forget this. Not a single moment.
Well, anyway, I'm putting the video, so anyway, I'm just going to...
May you be burned from the face of this world.
Right, as you can see, when you're done, you'll have this white glow around it. What you have to do is hold square, X, lightning bow will come up, grab it, and there you go. You have a very cool looking lightning bow. Now, quickly, I would be careful if you're doing the first step for the Easter egg, because if you fire just a normal shot, it will leave a lightning orb that will kill the zombies immediately.
It would be wise to
You see,
fear my
power shot. It's a very cool hurricane. Kills all the zombies in the area. Alright, and that's all there is for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Can you please hit that like button? I'm just on about 10 likes, not too much. And thank you very much. I will see you